So as far as the Patriot movement, and that's what LWN is, we are part of many patriots out there searching for the truth and delivering the news like it should be delivered. All right. Good day, everybody, and welcome to Headline Hits with LW. It is Thursday, August the 11th, 2022. Of course, if you're here on YouTube, you realize that we are on Liberty Warrior Nation, LWN. That's because we have got our second strike on the big channel. It was anticipated. So thanks for being here today. Like, share this out so people that are looking for us on LWN channel 2 can find us. So that's the biggest thing you can do to help me out right now is share this out. Share it out on Facebook, share it out on YouTube, share it out on Truth Social, share it out on all of your platforms that you guys have, because there's a lot of people looking for us right now and we're not going anywhere. So real quick, thank you guys all for the coffees that you've been sending overnight. That's really so gracious of you guys. I really appreciate that. That really helps us make it to Missouri, that we're planning on leaving middle of next week. So we're heading to the Truth Summit in Springfield, Missouri, and all that money is going toward that travel expense. So thank you so much for that. And thank you guys for going to the new store and ordering the merchandise. I see a lot of orders coming in. I believe you guys are going to absolutely love the quality of the coffee cups, the water bottles, the tank tops, the t-shirts, the long sleeve shirts, and of course now we offer hoodies. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, the mods will drop the link in chat. You guys hop over there and check out all the cool new merchandise. I just put in some new stuff yesterday, actually. Some photos that I took, and I just think that they look cool on the coffee cups. So if you guys want to check that out, cool. All right, let's hit the headlines. A lot of stuff going on today. So I've got a headline here, and I just wanted to give you guys a data point. Facebook post reveal Epstein-linked magistrate Bruce Reinhart's woke anti-Trump attitudes. Okay, you can read this article if you want to in Breitbart. I'm not really going to read down through it because it's just a lot of repeat of the stuff that we've been talking about going on in Mar-a-Lago. But the data point that I want to drop here for you guys is the fact that this magistrate is the one who actually signed off on the FBI's warrant for the raid on Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Why is that important? Well, this magistrate is actually linked to Jeffrey Epstein, and we know what that's all about. There's actually a photo going viral across social media that shows this magistrate on a plane drinking champagne while Galena Maxwell is rubbing his dirty, nasty-ass feet. There you have it. You want to know what's going on? You want to know how deep the corruption is? Well, there you have it. All right, next headline that I want to jump to real quick. Another one that I'm not really going to read. You guys can catch it in Breitbart. Joe Biden leaves for beach vacation after 2.5-day work week. He just left Delaware. I believe it was Sunday. He came back after an extended weekend there. Came back. He worked a whole 2.5 days. He signed the bill. What was it? The $280 billion semiconductor chip and science funded bill on Tuesday. Did a couple other little errands, like I think he ate an ice cream. He might have went out and scooped up the poop from his dog in the back of the White House. I'm not sure if he's even capable of doing that. The reason why I'm bringing this article up is because there is a photo of the first family entering the Air Force One jet. Do you see who is to the right of Joe Biden in that photo? None other than Hunter Biden himself. Why am I bringing this up? Well, this man is compromised. He is linked to massive business corruption dealings with Chinese energy companies, Ukraine, Romania. And you don't think for one second, if he's on a plane with his dad, they're not talking about this stuff? What I'm telling you is this man is compromised, and so is Joe Biden and the Biden family. All right, next headline. All I got to say to Wyoming is kudos and keep it up, Patriots, because we are about to show Liz Cheney the door. Outside state money floods Wyoming to save Liz Cheney from defeat on Tuesday. So mark that on your calendar. If you are a citizen of the great state of Wyoming, do not forget to vote come this next Tuesday. Large amounts of outside state money is flowing into Representative Liz Cheney's coffers to save her from defeat on Tuesday against Trump-endorsed Harriet Hagman. While Hagman has outraised Cheney among Wyoming voters, nearly 400, listen to this, 400 Coloradans have donated about $363,000 to Cheney's campaign through July 27th. So you've got to ask yourself this question. If you live in the state of Colorado, why would you send campaign funds to a representative in the state of Wyoming? That just doesn't make sense, does it? Well, let's read a little bit more. Many of the donations that have also came from establishment uniparties. So let's drop down a little bit further, and let's also read that Cheney has also been boosted by California money. The Los Angeles Times reported that more than 1,100 Californians have contributed nearly a tenth of the $13 million that Cheney raised through June 30th for her re-election campaign. So again, you got to ask yourself the question. If you live in California, why would you be funding a campaign of a Wyoming representative? You want to know why? Because her ass is bought and paid for, folks. This woman is as corrupt as they get. She has only received over 200 donations from Wyoming residents. Let me repeat, she has only received just a little over 200 Wyoming residents' donations to her campaign, which totals around $260,000. That should tell you everything you need to know. She's bought and paid for. Wyoming doesn't want her. They want her ass out of office. And I tell you what, I think she's going to be shown the door, but we gotta not let up on the accelerator, folks. We got to keep on the top of this stuff. These people need to be replaced. Absolutely. All right, next headline. Whistleblower names another FBI official who allegedly pressured agents to pad domestic extremist stats. What's that all about? Well, a whistleblower came forward with the name of the second FBI official who allegedly pressured agents to label cases, quote, domestic violent extremism to boost case numbers, according to the House Judicial Committee Republicans. So what's that all about? Well, we're talking about parents. We're talking about patriots. We're talking about a lot of people standing up for their rights, standing up for their liberties. And the FBI has become a weaponized agency for the left. And they're coming after people like me. They're coming after people like you, patriots. And so these whistleblowers are letting people know that FBI agents actually have pressured people to go in and change the title to some of these cases to domestic violence extremist. So why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up to show you, and a lot of you already know, and I'm very aware of it, that the FBI is as corrupt as any of the other agencies. Then you see what happened in Mar-a-Lago. So here's a thought for you. If this is all playing out like I think it's playing out, and Trump comes back in the office, could it be setting the stage for him to demolish the FBI? Just a question I have. All right, here you go. Trump, DOJ, FBI previously asked for extra lock on document storage room that they broke into during the raid. Now, Tammy reported on this first last night on the Big Show, but it's in the news cycle this morning, so I wanted to bring it up again because I want you guys to see how corrupt this is. I want you guys to see that this, to me, in my opinion, looks like it has been 100% completely staged. Former President Donald Trump said that the Justice Department and the FBI asked him to add extra locks on the document storage room at Mar-a-Lago, the same room that they broke in during the raid. Days after the former president's home was raided by the FBI, Trump released a statement on his platform Truth Social stating in early June that the DOJ and the FBI asked my legal representatives to put an extra lock on the door leading to the place where the boxes were stored in Mar-a-Lago. And we agreed. They complied. Okay. He also stated that the DOJ and the FBI were shown the secured area and the boxes themselves. So again, that begs the question. If the FBI and the DOJ already seen the room, already seen the boxes, seen what were in the boxes, asked him to put a second lock on that door, what's the raid really about? All right, next headline. This is very disgusting. Just wanted to drop this for you patriots in the great state of Tennessee. Pay attention. We talk about all the time about the public education system, how corrupt it is, how disgusting it is when they're trying to indoctrinate and groom our children. Well, that line has now just been moved to public schools. Yes, to private schools. Private girls, middle and high school in Tennessee to admit boys who identify as girls. A prejudice, former all-girls school in wealthy suburb outside of Nashville, Tennessee, has announced that they will be accepting boys who are transgender and identify as girls. This school's annual fee for middle school is $32,000 annually, and for the high school is $33,000 annually. This is the wealthy Belle Meade suburb of Nashville, and they're now going to start accepting boys who claim to be girls. Their quote is, one of their statements say, "Our school uplifts the female voice." What female voice are you talking about? Because if you are born a male, you are a male. There is no female voice there. All right, next headline. Thought I'd bring this to your attention. A lot of things happening in China, Taiwan, things ramping up. China withdraws promise not to send troops to Taiwan after taking control. What's that all about? The Chinese government on Wednesday published a rare, what they call, quote, white paper, adjusting its stance on Taiwan by rescinding a longstanding promise that People's Liberation Army forces would not be sent to garrison the island of Beijing takes control by either political or military means. Yeah, I'm bringing this article up because I think it was Monkey put out yesterday. It looks like it's possible, it's possible that China and Russia both are running drills in Cuba. I haven't really done any more research on that, but I just wanted to make you guys aware that they possibly could be running drills there. I know that they were running drills in South America. So just pay attention to that stuff, folks. A lot of things going on. Again, I put out there that we just got to be patient because let things unfold, which brings me to the last headline for today. Corporate media tar critics of FBI's Trump raid as QAnon fans call for violence. That's a question mark for me. Multiple corporate media broadcasters advanced in identical narrative following the FBI raid of former President Donald Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago, attempted to use guilt by association to tarnish criticism of the raid as conspiracy theorists calling for violence. So, what they're talking about is ABC affiliates have talking points that they're constantly going over in the last 24-hour news cycle about Mar-a-Lago. That is called Operation Mockingbird. That is a propaganda machine. That is the mouthpiece of the left. And they're trying to say that QAnons, which they will group Trump supporters and everyone else in that group, are calling for violence. This is on the heels of me putting out a statement yesterday saying that LWN will have no part of any of that stuff. And I know a lot of people got scared about that, but I'm just making my statement be known publicly that I have nothing to do with that stuff. I want my viewers, I want my listeners to pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't get pulled in, don't get sucked in to anything where people are telling us that we need to go grab certain things out of the closet and head down to DC or head to Florida and do a protest. Let things play out. We'll see what happens. Something could happen and something couldn't happen. I don't know. I just know with the phone calls I've been getting that things are ramping up, and we just really need to be cautious, be aware, and protect ourselves and insulate ourselves from any of this nonsense that they might try to use against us. All right, that's all I have for today, folks. That's all I have really for the week. This is my Friday. Don't forget to come back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and support Ladies of Liberty. With the hot topics that are going around today, who knows what the ladies bring into conversation tonight. I can tell you that Tammy the Hammer Nation always brings great detail, great information, and Mary Kay as well with lots of good advice. So, guys, have a great weekend. I'll see you back here Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Devotions with LW. Love y'all. God bless.